everyone, my name is Chelsea.
And I'm Bianca.
And welcome back to the Preservice PODSQUAD podcast.
So for this Motivational Monday, we're coming to you with a poem that hopefully will remind all of our pre-service educators out there that you have to bring your energy to the classroom and always stay true to who you are. So this is a poem by Shel Silverstein. I'm not sure if you might have read some of his poems in elementary school, but it's called Put Something In. And it goes like this. It says, draw a crazy picture, write a nutty poem, sing a mumble-gumble song, whistle through your comb, do a loony-goony dance, cross the kitchen floor, put something silly into the world that ain't been there before. So I think the theme with this poem is really just being true to who you are and your authentic self, and being able to just take up space in the world in whichever way suits your personality and suits your being, because the students who are going to be in your classroom, your future classroom, have to know who you are and what positionality you take up in the world, so that they feel comfortable in your classroom and know how they can take up space in the world and, see how they can figure out their own identity too.
Yeah, and what I like about this poem is that it doesn't directly reference teaching or education. We're just kind of tying it back to it because I think it's a really important message that really applies to everyone. And it's just about being your authentic self. And that's what your students deserve. If you're in your practicum experience or your student teaching experience, they want to see you for you. And I think especially for us as pre-service teachers, when we're going in sort of younger than probably our cooperating teacher, students like to be with us because we're kind of close in age. So I feel like they can connect with us a little bit more. And so just really being ourselves is really important. And I think that's how you develop a close and strong relationship with your students. And I think relationships should come first. If you build a strong relationship with your students, you're going to see higher success rates. Students are going to want to do the work. They're going to want to come to class. They're going to want to study for tests and do work outside of your classroom. And so that's of the utmost importance. So as pre-service teachers, if we could start out early by building strong relationships, and you do that by doing what Shel is talking about in the poem, being yourself, being who you really are, and not putting on a fake persona, then I think that's how you're really going to connect with students and see higher success rates.
Yeah, it's so much more likely that you're going to have a connection with your students if you just be real with them and show them who you authentically are. And they're going to be able to tell if you're being fake around them. It's so easy to tell if you're putting on a persona, you're just acting. They can easily tell that that's not who you are outside of the classroom. You're just almost like an entertainer standing before them.
Yeah. So much of the time you're focused on testing, state testing, different assessments, projects, and that's all really important, but you do kind of have to be a human with them too. And if you make your experience with them personable, then I think that's really how you build that deep connection.
Especially during student teaching, when you're not there for a long period of time and you just have a few months to connect with students and help them learn, I feel like it's especially important to just take your time to build those connections as much as possible and, see where it takes you.
Yeah, I feel like some of my favorite memories with my teachers in schools was when I was just able to connect with them and relate with them, and that's because they were just kind of being real, and I could tell that who they were in the classroom was who they really were as a person. And so, yeah, those are kind of some of my favorite memories. So thank you so much for joining us on this Motivational Monday. I appreciate you. I hope this provided a little bit of motivation to jump into your day. I know sometimes it can be tough to get out of bed, but we hope this helped you out.
Yeah, no matter what the weather looks like today, we're hoping that you have a sunshiny day and we're sending you into the world with good vibes. So we'll catch you next week, and thanks for joining us.